Hello,
Oh,
friends.
hi.
Hello.
We're back. Normally, we're still getting used to this new program. I forgot to turn off the local recordings again.
Oh no.
Okay, you know what? This is
Okay.
fine. This is
It's
fine.
fine.
It's fine.
Okay.
Listen, one of these days I will successfully run a stream where nothing goes wrong. But that day is not today. which is why I do have, just in case, we do have this. Just in case. Just in case.
I feel like I'm slow. Am I slow?
You're a little
delayed.
A little,
but not too bad. Listen,
Fine.
Hello.
Hi, welcome. I also, just in the text, I didn't delete the one from our last roll for drama. So, if you haven't seen it, this current text post I'm about to put up will be very intriguing. Well, this is from that was actually from what's coming up in November, but still a very intriguing statement.
That's funny.
What does it mean? Who knows? It was just me making a typo and writing husband or boyfriend.
It was a confusing drama description.
It was a confusing description that I then made more confusing by writing boyfriend instead of son. Hello, everyone. It's time for Roll for Drama. We, as always, we do this once a month, most of the time.
Most of the time.
Sometimes we don't because life happens, but most of the time
we do.
We usually do. And this is episode 15.
Oh my gosh, 15 for real.
Live streams of this. Episode 15 of Roll for Drama, which is, as always, riffed off of the TikTok series Roll for Sandwich, whereupon a TikToker named Adventures in Ardia would roll dice to pick sandwich ingredients and eat whatever cursed concoction he came up with.
Fun.
It was very fun, wholesome content for everyone involved. Everyone had a good time. Everyone liked it. Nobody hated it.
I remember that's because I think you gals found it first, and we
got
really the beginning of the pandemic.
Really
my husband and I were deeply into Roll for Sandwich. Deeply into Roll for Sandwich. So basically, for anyone unfamiliar with the concept, I have made a slideshow that has various things that correspond to the number of sides on various dice. And then we roll the dice, and it tells us what we have to include in a drama that all of us will be writing. Basically what would it be called? Like a drama brief? A pitch. A drama pitch for y'all. Of a drama that doesn't exist and never will. Last month, we had a Halloween special. And the dice.
It was a special drama.
The dice were trying to get us. First off, the dice were trying to get us canceled. And we said, no. So we had to actually re-roll because some of that age gap on that rom-com male lead, female lead was
yeah, it was a little too much.
I was like, I'm not doing this. So we did have to re-roll 3 times to get
but I think it produced a fun drama because of that.
It did.
So the first 2 rolls I have left as options on. But
that's good.
Lee June has been removed because while we do love Lee June here, he was finally the one that was age appropriate enough that we could safely move forward. And basically a Chupacabra was terrorizing a small town with 2 gay uncles.
Chupacabra was in Korea.
Was transported illegally to Korea and then escaped and was terrorizing this small farming town. And
this
is why we can't have invasive species.
And one of the uncles was obsessed with Godzilla, and it was a whole thing.
Yeah. And because the dice tried to get us again when we decided to roll a second monster and Godzilla, and then we were like, oh no. But we're gonna have something where we have just basic bog standard roll for drama this week. We're bringing it back. We're bringing it back to like the classics. Sarah.
Sarah. We now know you're Saturday. Watch this
Sarah,
one and then watch that one.
Watch that one after, because like we brought it.
It was a romantic melodrama.
It was a romantic melodrama adventure, wasn't it? Like there was like action too, and we were okay. Anyway,
what did I write?
Yeah,
rom-com melodrama.
Hello. We haven't started yet. We're still in the preamble. We usually wait a few minutes because people forget that this is happening, and we want to like give people time.
It's also a little delayed. Like what we
start
to talk about is
so
like 20 seconds.
If we don't respond immediately, that's why.
Sarah, oh bless you, bless you, Sarah. So until we get started, like anything fun happening with you ladies? Just
really.
You're talking to two Americans. We're existing.
Yeah, I know. We're existing, right? Well, listen, I'm
here. This is good.
Yeah.
We're glad you came too. Well, I had an encounter on the bus yesterday that left me mystified because I was just sitting, minding my business, and an old lady comes over and she asked me for help finding the store that she's trying to go to. So I, being a kind person, I think I can say that about myself, was like, yeah, absolutely. So I looked up the store. I showed her on Google Maps. I told her what bus stop. I was so helpful. Oh, nice.
Please.
I was so helpful to this lady. Okay. I went above and beyond. I even made sure she knew what stop, like how many stops she had to wait to get on. She gives me a pamphlet about how I'm going to hell for not loving Jesus, and then looked me in the eye and said, "You look like you need to read this." After I
would have literally ripped it up in front of her face.
I was just like, ¿por qué? Like, ma'am. I was so insulted. I was just like, bitch, I helped you. Oh my god.
I bet you wish you gave her the wrong directions.
You know what? This is almost as ridiculous. And it was on the same bus line. She handed it to me. She made me take it. And then she got off the bus. I was just like, excuse me?
At the stop that you told her to get off.
At the stop that I told her to get off on. Because I was being helpful. Unbelievable. You know what? And it was the same bus route that had the one lady who got mad at me for telling my husband that I think it's okay to tell children not to kick a ball into someone else's house. I was like, okay. I did make a 2 nickels joke. I was like, if I had a nickel for every time someone was weird and religious to me on the 105.
This is why I just don't leave my house. Just don't even have to deal with people.
I should just stop being nice to people, okay? I was just like, ma'am, I even told her where to buy a flow mask because she was asking where I got my. I have never been. Anyway, you know what? It's enough shenanigans. Shall we get started on a good old roll for drama? I think that we've given time. All right. Okay. Okay, cool. We're going to go up here, I think. Okay. No, we're not. We're not going to go over here. Okay. Okay. First off, Nez. Hello, Nez.
Hello.
Welcome.
You made it.
You made it. Excellent. So we are just beginning. You have missed nothing. We got to pick what type of show. Well, I say we as though we have anything to do with the picking.
What are we hoping for? What have we not had in a while?
I don't know.
We haven't had a web drama in quite a while.
Yeah, we haven't had a weekender. Like, I think the last weekender we had was like the space one, right?
Maybe. Was the last web drama we had during our BL?
It was the BL. It was the we did like we turned it into the post-credit mini series.
That's right.
Just a giant hat.
We've had a lot. It looks like we've had a lot of 12 episodes, 16 episodes.
Yeah, I feel like we get the specific episode or a lot.
Okay,
Yeah.
the Legal GL Love and Justice was a web drama
That
with
was
Kim Willen and Lee Sun
that's
Kim.
true. The web, like, but when I say the Weekender, that was like the first one that we did. It was like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Daily, it was a daily, 100 to 120.
That's right.
It was the
a
Red
daily.
Moon one.
Yeah. Which
that was the
we were
first
very
one.
excited about because it was a gay in space with Felix as
yes, that's right. There's a hologram. Oh my gosh.
It was. We made so much plot because we had to fill that entire thing.
It was so good.
Kim Sulgi had a really great role in it. Yeah.
It was. Yeah.
Go rewatch that.
That was like way back.
Yeah.
I feel like that was like episode 1 or something. Was it? Like it was.
It looked like it. Yeah. Possibly. I'll go check on the Discord too. But it looks like it's the first on my document here, so I'll go look.
Okay, so let's switch. Here we go. We've got my little dice rolling platform. 5. We are doing a basic bog standard 16 episode.
Listen, I guess,
it is, like.
Yeah, so the first live stream was Red Moon. That was the one that it was.
Listen, we really started this series so strong.
We really did.
Yeah. So we're doing a 16 episoder. Okay. Now we got to. Where's my D20 here? Okay, I got the D20. Now we got to roll for genre. If we roll 18, 19, or 20, we roll 3. Otherwise, we roll 2. 12 and 3. Let's see what we're doing here. A comedy. Slice of life. Okay.
That's a good one.
Fun. That's fun. It is. It's a comedy slice of life. It's fun.
Yeah.
45 minutes, 16 episodes of. That's right. Of a comedy slice of life. This is gonna be good.
Okay.
We're good. We're happy with this. All right. Let's see who our main actress is gonna be. Dun, 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 dun. 11. Who's 11?
Oh, nice.
Okay, cool. That's, you know what? I feel like she'd be really good in a comedy slice of life.
Yeah, actually.
Like she's kind of a perfect choice. Now let's see. Operating opposite her. Let's put some got some good soup coming. Okay, so the actor, because unfortunately, not gay this time. They can't all be gay.
Not the leads anyway.
Not the leads. We always put a little bit of gay in there, but they, All right, let's see what we're doing. 5. 5 with Kim.
Oh.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Again, the reunion. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
This is a very standard KDrama building.
They really the dice really said, okay, they're back.
We're just going plain. Yeah. Okay.
We're just going basic, That's fine.
For the record, the dice chose this. We did not force them together.
Yeah, we didn't do this. 1 second. Let me just chat amongst yourselves while I very quickly come up.
Yes, my love from another star.
Yeah.
Yes.
So already we're gonna have a great audience coming into this drama.
Yeah.
So
we gotta make it good.
So we
big
definitely
budget.
We should have a lot of guest stars or people just coming in and making cameo appearances from that drama, because obviously that has to be a thing. Okay.
Okay, let me just very quickly.
What do we think? Which station is going to have this? or
you know what?
streaming
we should
service.
Really just like add,
because even if it's like, it could kind of feel Netflix picking this up.
Yeah.
Because they've also like JTBC.
Yeah. Ooh, it does feel very JTBC.
We've got a TVN. We can make it
a upload new overlay.
Because TVN has been doing that.
Sorry, I will be. I'm coming back. I just
it's good. It's good it wasn't web drama, because it would have been really weird to do web drama with them.
Yeah,
that would have been really like.
We'd be like, wow,
right feeling.
This is a web drama that has some money. Oh, hi.
All right, here we go. Yeah, just sorry. I don't know where they're gonna end up when I do on it. Let me one second.
You're fine.
I can improve.
You're totally fine.
I can improve this. I believe in the heart of the cards. The heart of the cards.
They do look good.
They look. Okay. Let me just.
Well, we've got the good chemistry going, so that's nice for comedy.
We know that's already.
And we know they both can do comedy too.
That's true.
Okay,
here we go. This is like going to be like the real easy role for drama, apparently.
There we go. That's a bit better. Okay. They look very good. Neighbors. No, we've done this before. You know, we did. Remember, we made them siblings at one time. I think the people want romance with these two. My God, it's right in my office. I'm sorry. Okay.
Like,
I'm like leaning forward. Is she the one?
I don't know that she does, but
I'm not sure about that.
I don't know her that well, so.
Who's the funny one here? Both really. But her more than him, I would say.
She does tend to go.
Okay, now I'll put it.
Yes, she does have a mole on her nose.
There we go. Okay, next up, we got to figure out what tropes we're including in this slice of life.
Which is really all of this. She's probably done all of these tropes.
Yeah. Oh, every single one.
So fun. Okay.
And he's done a lot of them too.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. they're prolific. Who knows? We'll figure. Like, listen, we'll be guided by the heart of the cards. Okay?
All right.
The heart of the dice. Let's see. Oh no!
Oh gosh.
Why? What is happening today? Okay, let's try again.
Pulling it across the room.
Dice was like, I can't decide.
No. I think I want very classic. I want like locked in a refrigerator type.
Yeah,
classic.
Okay. We got 6.
So 6.
And how many do I do here? 3, right?
Yes.
I think so.
3. It said here, I'll tell you how many. 6, 3, and 7. All right. What we got? All right.
Tragic parent death.
A classic. 6, insane controlling parents. Okay, so we're have 2 parents. Either they're not there or they're 2 there, you know?
So, and then enemies to lovers.
Listen.
This is easy.
Listen.
So easy.
Say less. Like, are you kidding me? Okay. All right. Back. We got some cliches. So we got to find out what cliches we're including in this. Okay. 3.
Oh, okay.
8. And 5. 3, 8, and 5.
Okay.
So a wrist grab. Easy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Listen, we are getting the classics. Okay.
Oh, we're really getting classic vacation
episode. Oh, jeez. Oh, hell yeah. This is it. Listen, we know the truck of doom with the parent death.
Or at least there's like a miscommunication, and maybe there's like half of the series is the family involved with the other family's death.
That's right. We got the truck too, Sarah. Truck coming in. Okay. But this has to be a comedy.
What are the other slides?
We have a plot twist, which we haven't gotten to. And then I believe the last one is PPL that we have to integrate. You know what? We might as well figure out. what PPL.
Sometimes that informs the entire show.
That's
Yeah,
true.
sometimes. No, remember we had the robot vacuum, that informed the entire. We did a reverse PPL. It was like the PPL that they don't want you to integrate. All right, let's find out who's sponsoring this 16 episode show. 16. Kimchi.
Oh my gosh. Kimchi slap is happening.
Listen, the dice really said, we tried to trip you up last month. Here's a little treat.
We're like done with the supernatural. We just want a straightforward K-drama.
We're going to make it easy. Let's see if I can. I wish I could. Anyway, we're just going to make life easy for y'all.
It is shaping up to be
daily. It's really, it truly should be, but it is a 16 episode, and it is a slice. Remember, it's a comedy slice of life.
Yeah.
So so even if we do add things like a kimchi slap, they have to be believable that a real
person. It could be funny. Like it could be something like you know, like
accidental kimchi slap.
You know, someone taps someone on the shoulder and they're cutting kimchi and they're gonna like slap. Yeah.
I'm thinking they could be like a kimchi company.
Oh,
okay.
And so then there's like a tense moment at some point near the kimchi, and so then everyone kind of looks at it like there could have been a kimchi slap, but like
we can also purposely make like the truck of doom a funny moment too.
Yeah. Like okay. Like something that could possibly be fun would be like one of them is like runs either like a restaurant or like a convenience store or something, and then the other one is like the kimchi distributor who's trying to get them to like switch over. I just realized I think I'm missing a slide. I think we're missing.
Location.
We're missing a location slide. One second.
Right.
1 second. I think I accidentally deleted it because it wasn't even on the. It wasn't even. Let's see if I can just find.
We just made up the countryside one last time because it's the chupacabra.
That's true.
File, download.
I do think that like having it like kimchi maker or company, and then trying the other person being the one like that could accept the kimchi, like a convenience store or even a supermarket, if we want them both to be fairly rich as well.
I'm going to.
And then one of the truck of doom is maybe that's the meet cute. Is the truck of doom.
Okay, I'm gonna very quickly pop up this
location.
This location that setting as just an overlay because I didn't have time to export an entire. Wait, cancel. Oh yeah, no, okay, yes. Show all files. Desktop screenshot. Where's this? Here it is. Okay, I think this is it. I hope this isn't some other. There we go. Okay, yeah. Okay, here's what we're doing. All right, we're gonna roll for this. I'm gonna take this away. Okay, we're rolling for where we're at. Wait, what was that? It was a 12, right? 12. Am I correct?
Yes.
8. An apartment complex. That's a classic.
So the store could be at the base of the apartment complex.
The apartment complex, and it might, and like maybe it's like a real lucrative, like a new one, like the.
This works so well for a slice of life because a slice of life has to have a bunch of characters.
Yeah.
You can have it all within the apartment, and just like the neighborhood, because maybe it's like a bigger place, kind of like the apartments that are like multi-story, but like there's like 10 buildings worth of them.
And then they're basically like little like cities. It
like
with
an
apartment complex, I think that we're thinking more it's a city because it's like
I think city
complex,
if we want to keep it like very like much like a regular K-drama, we could have one like be poorer than the other, but we could also just have them pretty high up. They could be both fairly rich.
Yeah. Eliminate the poverty aspect for more escapism in your slice of life.
A Flower Boy series with this would be actually really great, like, which we could do.
Flower Boys Next Door. Such a vibe.
Yeah.
And that is kind of like when you like Flower Boys Next Door was kind of a slice of life.
It like leaned more, yeah.
Yeah.
Because of how less prevalent but the other guys had like stories, because even the security guard had a huge story.
Yeah. So we need
a rolling for a second lead.
I think we are, but first we have to do the initial roll.
Oh, yeah.
Of
what boy or girl,
male or female? Yeah. Okay. So evens, fella, odds, lady. 9, lady. Okay. Let's go back to. Okay. So let's see who we're getting. All right, I'm gonna get the D20 in here. Woo, 12.
Oh.
Okay.
So funny.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
What an interesting.
The dice are like, yes, they're on it today.
Let me just give me a moment here to get this updated.
Now you get one.
Like,
that's so funny.
How did the dice do that? That's really funny.
But listen, the dice are really just giving us.
The dice said, I want to be a casting director, and I know the perfect people.
Yeah.
And
the dice really just said, hey, don't worry. We're just going to make it so that everyone's going to watch
this will be a popular
anyway.
K-drama.
Yeah. Don't worry
about anything else.
Built-in, just built-in audience.
Built-in other PPL. Like, it's going to work out.
Okay, let me get this.
We are fully funded, friends. Fully funded.
No problem. Some of them are more like esoteric ones, less so. Not this one. This one, they said, yeah, don't worry. We gonna fund it.
All right. So AG's character. What do we want her to be? Do we want her to be even like completely outside of like things? So maybe like she grew up with one of them, or part of one of the companies. Like, is she part of the kimchi's?
Or does she own all the apartment complex?
Okay, there we go.
Oh, she could be like the third rich person in this trio.
This is a drama that it's not just us that would watch it.
Oh, her sister.
Ooh, adding some real. Listen, I've been watching a lot of these vertical TikTok C-dramas. You're speaking my language right now. There's a lot of sisterly shenanigans.
Okay, so here's the thing. If she's her sister, we could do it where Yuji's character is the building owner, and maybe she gave a place for a convenience store for her sister.
Okay. Oh, I like where this is going. Oh.
And so he's the kimchi person.
So, okay. So maybe, if we want, there's a plot that comes up a lot is that these dudes can just like never get over their first love. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For some reason, they're just.
Or even their first crush. Yeah. So like, it's not even someone who is attainable.
It didn't even have to be an actual relationship.
Yeah.
It could just
it's just like for
a babysitter, honestly. You know?
Like for real. So here, but like a fun classic plot is that they like mix up between the siblings which one they think is the one that they have a crush on. Oh. So like if he had a crush on her when she was a kid and thinks it's the sister, that's like a love rivalry. The sisters never do it, but then the sisters don't have to hate each other. They can actually be like.
This is really great because of their age difference too, because they both look like they could be closer in age, but they're also not. So then that could that adds to the kind of comedy of them not knowing because they were so little when they were in love.
Mm-hmm. But like the one sister was never actually in love. Like he's mixed up the sisters. He's just stupid. Okay.
Yeah.
We do like.
I mean, it's comedy, so absolutely.
It's a comedy, so of course there's gonna be some like, oh, like I've been in love with her. And she's like, who are you? Like I have no memory of this like pivotal moment of your life. Did not register whatsoever in my life because that's not like a thing women do. I don't know what's up with this like obsession with like, oh, my first love in the the terrible C dramas I watched, they call them white moonlight.
Oh,
like,
well, I guess in K dramas it's like that too, because it's always like the, you know, like they knew each other when they were young, so therefore even if they didn't have a crush or whatever, it's still like their first love.
Or it could be like online friends, which is always a fun, like, oh, like he chatted and then for some reason
they met each other on AIM.
You know it. Met each other online. He just had like an online friend, and then like, but maybe she was using like her sister's account because she was in trouble and couldn't go on the, you know, she was.
I mean, they both have like to keep their hair dark and long, you know, like too. So,
and I think they look kind of like they look similar enough that you're like, yeah, those could be sisters.
Yeah,
I'm married to the sister idea. Big fan.
Yeah, I think so.
And then, you know, but what I like, I don't want to make like one of the sisters like the typical bitchy sister.
No,
you know
I don't want that.
I would like to see a show where two sisters actually like each other.
I think that's like where we lean into the slice of life and make it really realistic in terms of like sister dynamic, and like that not all the time. Like they're gonna joke around and they're gonna make fun of each other and like pull pranks or whatever, but they don't actively hate each other. It's like one of those, I can do this, but nobody else can.
Yeah. Like it's like, you know, like when I was bullied as a kid, my sister, who's very, you know, she was, you know, mean to me like older sisters are, and she went to the bully and she like grabbed them and she goes, only I can talk to her like that. Like, yeah, you know, yeah, the other sister don't care. Like this is fictional. I do like I think this is what we're gonna go with, Sarah. But I really did like Lucy's here that was like she was impersonating her sister online for some reason.
Yeah, but that could be like, you know, like easy into the comedy, and it does like it's just because she didn't realize like she
uploaded.
She never wanted to, or like uploaded the wrong picture, or like they just were like too like just didn't care about switching out accounts.
Yeah, they just shared. They shared
just like
an
picked
account.
up. Yeah, and it's like they're both gonna like be reading their journals and reading their texts like anyway. So
I want them to be like close, loving sisters.
Yeah,
that would be so nice to not have like catty women. Because
like they could have like, you know, movie nights all the time where they drink wine and, you know, just like hang out, you know, that sort of vibe.
So I think what would be fun would be like you have all that stuff that happened when they were younger. And then you have an intermediate time where like they all go to prestigious college business school, because if they're all like from these reputable families, like they would cross paths. And so again, like he might see her and stuff, but they only like, there's not really chemistry or anything, but it's more like they, you know, the crush's sister in his brain. So. Like he's really not clocking anything.
Like maybe only one of the sisters went to the prestigious schools for reasons. I'm sure we can come up with, or
they just went to another prestigious
region.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a classic K-drama. One of them went to America for schooling.
Yeah, if you have a lot of money, you go abroad, man.
Yeah.
So like,
or it could be like, you know, something more tragic. We can always add, like, even in comedies, they add a little.
Some parents had to die.
Oh, yeah,
the parents died. So maybe when the parents died, they only had money for one of them to go to school.
And the other sister maybe like found more scholarships or like money to be able to do this, but it meant that like leaving to go somewhere else.
Or like, you know, we can say like, you know, Yeji's character was the one who went to all these prestigious schools while her sister would like work to like support them.
Yes, and that's why now.
Yes, which is why when now that she's rich and owns this building, she was like, I want you to have a cushy career because you took care of me, so you can just run this little like restaurant or whatever. Because maybe she loves to cook. We don't know. Like, you know, that's right. She supported the younger sister, so now the younger sister, now that she's successful and like, you know,
and if they have parents, like she's like doing this as like, you know, you would be giving
because
money
they don't
to
have parents, so that she's like, you know, she's taking care of her sister who enabled all of her successes to happen by taking care of her as the mom for so many years.
I love this so much. This is
I'm
perfect slice of life material too.
I'm loving this.
And I really like the flower boy aspect too. I think you can get a lot of comedy into like having like that side of it.
So like
especially with Soyeji's character.
Yeah.
She's
so
like,
she can and I feel like, you know, oh my mind just went totally blank on her name. Our main lady here. Jun Ji-hyun? Yes, Jun Ji-hyun. Yeah. She can really play up frumpy, even though she's like one of the most gorgeous people you've ever seen in your entire life, because she is. Like, I feel like there could be like a lot of where like misunderstandings where he doesn't realize that like she's half owner of this building.
Could be our one little like nod to the other drama. Like she's like all frumpy watching her dramas.
Yes.
Like set up like that scene.
Mm-hmm. But like I feel like it would be like really fun where it's like she doesn't care that much about her appearance and stuff. So, you know, maybe we pull a She Was Pretty where it's like, oh yeah, she has frizzy hair and suddenly think she's ugly.
Frizzy hair and glasses.
Then she straightens her hair one day and everyone's like, whoa, actually, despite barely changing her looks, she's somehow hot now. And listen, that's another classic good time. But like she could sort of like the sister could have bought this building, right? So the sister maybe runs now like a real estate empire. Okay. And so this is one of the buildings in her empire, but she has it like half under her sister's name. So like her sister's the one reaping all of the, you know, better. Exactly, Lucy. It's the mutual leaning. Yes. But like, so she sort of like also operates as like the de facto like building super, right? Because she just vibes around. She's just vibing around the apartment complex. So like he thinks she's like the cleaner or something. But like I feel like it would be fun to have her constantly vibing in various jobs throughout the complex. Like, you know, like one day she's, you know, the security guard. Like there's like a scene where she's like, oh, I have to go pick up my granddaughter. And she's like, oh yeah, don't worry, I'll take over for you. Like, you know, because she's befriended all of the workers at this place because she, you know, she was one of them once, right? Yeah. And then so he comes in and she's working security one day, and then the next day she's like cleaning, and he's like, what did like gardening, like doing like mowing the lawn. He's like,
maybe like taking like money here. Yeah. Fixing someone's door. Like she's just like randomly just doing stuff.
Yeah, she's like, you know, because then you can find out through like the past, like she worked all sorts of odd jobs when she was, you know, all sorts of part-time jobs to put her sister through school.
Very comedy slice of life of
you. So it's like so she can do anything. Like plumbing, she can do it. Like handyman, she can do it. Like landscaping, you know she knows how to do it. Painting, she's there, baby. And so he's just every time he thinks that he's calling like, oh, he needs a plumber, it's always her that shows up. And he's like, who the hell is this woman? And then he goes down for like, you know, if you know, either if we're doing the convenience store or the restaurant, he goes down to get something, and there she is too. And he's like, he can't escape her, which is like the comedy bit where unknowing to her, she's just wearing him down, where eventually he then is always looking for her. You know what I mean? Yeah, you need those that's right. And then one day the sister's like, oh, I need you to like accompany me to like this business dinner. And then she's showing up and she's hot as hell now. She's in the slinky dress. She's, you know, and then he's like,
enemies to love.
So earlier, Sarah was asking Kim So-hyun, like, what is his job? Is he like a kimchi business? Is that what we said? That's what Sarah asked earlier.
Yeah, like he could be like, you know, either
like whatever.
Like a
top
salesperson,
CFO, or like
CFO.
Like a hard.
I feel like accountant. Like I feel like he could be a good accountant.
Yeah, like, but like higher. He's
like a high
very rich.
Yeah.
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 It's probably like a family company too.
Yeah, like he's a chain.
Oh yeah, it has to be because he has to be the one that has the
he has to have insane controlling parents.
Yeah.
And then the parents also should have like a bunch of, you know, like where they see these two sisters but don't realize they're sisters, so they want him to be with like the distinguished sister, not realizing that the non-distinguished sister is also rich and successful. She's
and
just,
they could like probably not even think that she's like related to her. They're like, oh, that's just like her weird friend that like is very clearly like not at the same social bracket as all of us.
Yeah, like clearly she's bringing along her friend as like a pity thing, you know, like trying to, you know, this person's using her friend to elevate her station. Meanwhile she's just like, yo sis, like this is boring as hell, can I go home? Like my stories are all,
but they're both also like, I need you because I need this like place that I'm going to is going to be so boring, and like all the dudes are boring to me, so I don't even want to like deal with it, so you have to be like my support.
Listen, I know that we do love the story, like the shows do love a good autistic male, but you know who's like really good at figuring out legal systems and like, you know, being very matter of fact and thing? Autistic women. So she could bring the sister along because this successful rich lady is actually like very socially inept, and so her sister's been like the one helping her, like the social lubricant for her, because she's very good at her job, she's very good at business, she's very good at making money, but networking, she's a nightmare at. Whereas her sister, her whole thing has been, I'm very friendly, I make friends with people, I'm very socially, you know, I'm not good at making money, but I am good at making people like me.
You're very personable, you like good at small talk, that sort of thing.
But she doesn't, you know, she doesn't have the eye, you know, she doesn't have like the numbers, the business acumen, any of that, but she does have the people thing.
Yeah.
So like she's, you know, she doesn't really want to work at her sister's business because like that's boring, but she does like talking to people, which is why running this apartment complex works out nice for her, because that's just talking to people, right? That's just making sure people are having a good time. So the sister brings her along because she remembers who all these people are that her sister needs to talk to, and she, you know, she's good at introducing, being like, oh, like, you know. And so
I could also see it as like Soiji's character, the only time she's like very personal and into like talking to people is the people in the apartment complex.
Yeah, because they're also, because since they love the sister so much,
essentially,
yeah, since they love the sister so much,
but they're also like
the family.
Conversation wise, they're like, they feel much safer to talk to than uppity people in the business world.
Yeah, because, you know, we can say that they came from modest means, so there's, you know, always the classism that
they could like just, you know, they didn't have like, they weren't poor by any means, but like they still had to struggle, especially with the shift in having to, you know, parent themselves once their parents left.
And then
so they have a little bit more of a knowledge of what life really is, as opposed to
and there could have been like an unscrupulous uncle or something that stole all the, you know, inheritance or what. That's a classic, you know, we got to keep it, we got to get a little classic. So they, you know, they had
Enemies to Lovers was the third trope.
That's true. Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's like part of like, we can get into like really before, like all the times he sees her around, he's very much annoying, and maybe he gives off a little bit too uppity, and she maybe it's her, she keeps seeing him too, and she like thinks that he's like maybe stalking the sister or doing something, and she's not into it, and so she like is a little bit like less nice of a human being to him, like all the time, like a very like straightforward matter of fact, or like sighs when he walks into the room.
What could kind of be fun was if his family originally was also like lower middle class, but since he became so successful, his family has now been using him to climb the social ladder.
Maybe
that's why his parents are so obsessed with him, like, you know, marrying well, because that
we did talk about before about like how one of like the parents like killed the other parents. What if it's not the killing of parents? What if the parents actually knew each other, and so like his parents were always not very nice or kind to their parents, and they heard about it, so they like kind of knew, but like didn't know him that well, because like if all of their interactions really when they were younger, it's kind of like more internet based.
Even if like it could be like a reveal that the parents did know each other back in the day, but like the parents don't realize that these are the two kids because like they had lost touch and then they had died, so then they had lost touch.
And that could happen at like one of the events that they go to as well.
Yeah,
like it could be like a turning point.
So a thing that we have is wrist grab. I want the wrist grab to be between the sisters. I don't want it to be.
Oh yeah,
I think, or if it's a wrist grab, it's because we can do a double Truck of Doom wrist grab. She's walking down to the crosswalk. The Truck of Doom is coming. The wrist grab is to bring her back from
the wrist grab. Safety. Oh. There could have been a fire. Maybe the truck was on fire. They were the ones driving the Truck of Doom, which then gets put on fire. Yeah, dying can really make people lose touch. Permanently, one might say.
So the only other thing that we have written down from the dice is vacation episode.
Okay. Well, listen.
Do you want to go ahead and roll for a plot twist before we vacation
Let's
episode?
roll for a plot twist. Bum, bum, bum. Let's roll for a plot twist.
He says, "Play me Truck of Doom."
Okay. Let's double Truck of Doom. Let's roll a triple Truck of Doom. We've got multiple Trucks of Doom.
That Truck of Doom just keeps showing up in every episode.
Actually, you know what? There is like a really early Truck of Doom in the show. From then on, it's like every white truck you see,
you're like,
when's it coming
back? Are you?
Economy and warm. Oh, it could be. Yes, it could be like a conference. Like, you know, they could be going to like some sort of business conference.
Well, I was also thinking maybe like they do something on the anniversary of the death as like a sister trip or something. That's like a very special moment for them, and it definitely leans into like the more the slice of life side of it, and kind of maybe also like a vacation spot that they went to always with their parents.
Oh, that would be nice. It would also be fun with
only one bed.
Only one bed. It would actually kind of be fun. This is unrelated to this, but I got to say before it leaves my mind completely. If at some point her company is buying his company, I feel like that would be a fun little shenanigan, an acquisition. Okay. One.
Okay.
Dun, dun.
Oh, the dice are funny today.
These dice have got jokes today. Oh, you know,
third Truck of Doom.
I'm losing my mind. Okay, let's re-roll that. I'm sorry, that is too funny, but we're getting a second.
Hilarious.
We've already got so many Trucks of Doom in play on the board. We gotta get something else. Like, just call this show Truck of Doom. That's basically okay. All right, 8. Oh, come on, truck. Drive faster. 8. Abduction. Okay. Okay. So many plots of doom. So many.
Should I erase the third Truck of Doom from the list?
No, keep it. We
can the Truck of Doom be part of the abduction?
Yeah,
the abduction Truck of Doom.
We're combining the two. I love this. Like, if we can combine the abduction with the parents' death Truck of Doom. That would be an interesting. Or he could have been.
I'm thinking his controlling parents pay somebody for an abduction to happen.
Yeah.
This is definitely getting a little bit away from slice of life at this point, but it's okay.
Well, it's hard. It's hard when insane controlling parents is a trope.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of difficult.
It could be more. I'm just trying to find like there could be a way that we get it so it's like a little bit more like it's more intimidation. Like based than anything, like that leads into the comedy.
this is kind of fun.
What if she's like in the back of or leaning in the back of the truck to pull something out and kind of gets like hit into the truck.
Yes!
And then the door closes
and then it takes off. So then they think so then he freaks out because at this point, this is past when they're in love, right? And so he thinks that like his parents have been pulling some shit, right?
Yeah.
Like his parents have been shenaniganing all over the place. So he thinks that they like abducted her to like intimidate her. So he's like all pissed. But then it just turns out to be like just a fun little accidental escapade we can all laugh about afterwards.
Or like she was,
and the parents
like, very
turn into
tired.
total monsters.
Yeah.
You know?
She's very tired, and so she like sat in the truck and like rested her eyes and fell asleep, and then all of a sudden she's being abducted because it's going.
I like it. I do like the fun kidnapping.
Oh yeah.
Oh, actually, so when the abduction is happening, like abduction, she's in the back of the truck, like in the cab of the truck. Anyway, he just can't see her or something. But like she's able to at least peer and like hear what his phone calls and stuff, and so he's like blaming his parents and like confessing like love, like all the like.
She was already in
stuff.
trying to like maybe he was doing the like first of his like phone call was outside, and so she went into the truck to hide
she wanted to hear her because maybe we make her a little nosy. She's just like a naturally nosy person. So
and
she's
then
like,
he gets into the truck
and then
abducts her.
Yeah,
there it is. That's the perfect for.
And so then you get all the like let's say when they're lovey-dovey, he might not be like super overt with his words or something, but like when he was mad on the phone, like definitely more overt with all types of stuff that he would say.
I think this is perfect because I can literally see how she would act that scene. She's like perfect for this.
And then him being shocked whenever he figures out that she heard everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's also very good at that sort of like reacting to things too. Oh, this is fun. We do this every time. Like
now
so good.
The truck company needs to pay us is what it comes down to.
Yeah. Absolutely. Especially because we were like not only making trucks of doomy, but also making them fun, you know?
Yes. Like
we're single-handedly being
2 times.
We're
subverting the truck of doom.
And it's going to be such a popular drama. Just default.
This is going to be like crazy popular.
People will be taking pictures with trucks. like that's going to be a thing.
Yeah. It's a Subway delivery van.
Oh, just hitting all the classics. I
want there to be like a scene where there's like multiple trucks and like all the truck drivers are like comparing the ways that they have things like strapped down or like, you know, all the little like nooks and crannies of each of their trucks. And they're like, some are like very like envious of the other one because their truck, you know, has this and this Bluetooth and this thing, and then this person only has like ratchet straps or something like that. Just be like showing all the abilities of the truck as well.
Yes.
That's right, a coffee truck. Yeah. Gotta get a copy code delivery truck. Like a copy bar thing.
Guess what?
What?
Guess what? Title.
Oh.
We reached that point. Oh.
Oh no. Okay, we can think about the title, but let's like figure out who's going to be their flower boys / like repeat people in the apartment complex.
People. Because I feel like some fun flower boys that's just a perfect opportunity for some beautiful K-pop boys to be having a good time together. So everyone,
chat should tell us.
Chat, drop your K-pop boy you want to be.
But also,
one of the flower boys.
I think he's not an idol. He's an idol in all of our hearts. Kwang-soo would be perfect for this.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like Kwang-soo would be like an employee. here at this place. Like he could be
Yes.
like the groundskeeper or something.
I think we should have a really like cool Ajima who's like part of either the cleaning staff or like is the main person in the office that does the day-to-day stuff for, you know, taking money and calling people to do stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh no, we can have a handsome middle-aged fella. We need a security guard.
I think. Ooh, who should we get?
Or like, you know, there's other characters we can have. Like, she obviously needs a secretary, the sister, right? Yaji's character needs.
That's true.
And I feel like
who?
Oh,
let's see.
Okay, I know who. Let me get his name. Okay, I took the glasses came up. I know who it's gonna be. His name is Lee Jun-hyuk. He always
For which character?
For her secretary.
Okay.
He was the secretary in Are You Human 2? And he
yeah.
Just because what I'm watching right now, I think like security guard would be really great. This would be a really great character, even though he normally plays like bigger roles. Kwon Hae-hyo, he was in Search WWW as like her boss. He's also in Guizong creature or Parasite.
We like this guy. Yeah, okay, don't worry. I'm getting this.
You know, he's like the mentor to her character in Search WWW.
Yeah.
He's cool. I like him a lot.
Okay.
Always love him when he pops up. Always such a good character.
We're gonna put him over her shoulder here so we know that's
oh my gosh,
just taking care of her.
Lucy says Jung Young Hwa for something.
Oh, that's for one of the flower boys.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Chan from SF9 says Sarah.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna move some people around a little so that we know who's connected to who. Okay, we're gonna move you over here. We're gonna move you here. Okay. All right.
We've got one of the like kids from one of the like younger boy groups.
Yeah,
like that would be a good one. Like that's like the super young, like you're like, oh, pat you on the head character.
Okay.
Lucy says Jaehyun. You have to say which Jaehyun there's.
Yeah, there's so many Jaehyuns, man. I'm going to need you to be more specific.
Be deliberate.
A Jeremy, if I ever saw one. Which Jaehyun? Okay. So I'm now just arriving at the K-pop boys. Okay, so
and Sarah let us know we don't have any foreign people at the moment.
That's true. Okay, so Jung Young Hwa. Let me. Okay. Hwa.
That's
absolutely,
true.
Absolutely. Chan from SF9. Okay.
Who's that one? Oh my gosh. Is he Canadian? He's very sassy. I think Beyonce is his favorite. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Kevin?
Maybe.
Is it Kevin? I don't from the boys? Is that who you're thinking of?
I don't know his name, so I don't know. I can only see him.
Maybe one.
No.
Boy Next Door, Kevin. It was Kevin. Okay.
Maybe that's not.
No, but which Boy
Next Door.
Oh, okay. Okay, because we were like, yes, he is playing the Boy Next Door, but which one?
Boy Next Door.
Lucy is losing
it. We played ourselves with that one. Okay.
That was really funny.
That was good. That was a classic.
It was on first. That was
a real classic. Okay. We got
That was
I think like someone like Lily from NMIX would be fun, like to just have as like another character.
All right, I'm photoshopping furiously. You can't see it because it's off screen, but just know that I am.
Did we say something about an Ajima? We didn't say a specific one or anything.
We didn't say one.
I'm just trying to write everyone down.
Just thought like good Ajima would.
Kevin.
Yeah.
The boys. Okay. Okay. Let's see.
Anytime we talk apartment complex stuff, I always think back to before we started live streaming these and we were doing it within the podcast. I think of the Kim Won-hee apartment building.
Everyone played by Kim Won-hee. Yeah, that was a good classic.
I like the poster for that one.
Oh God, that was one of my Photoshop masterpieces. Okay. And then it was Lily from NMIX was in here as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just think she'd be fun. She'd be the English speaker too. If we wanted.
Okay. All right.
Oh, that girl,
got this.
The blonde girl who's always in like K-dramas. You know what I'm talking about? She's
I have no clue what her name is.
I don't know either.
No idea what her name is.
I guess we could.
Full blonde gal.
She was in. Oh, I don't know. I don't know the name of it either. I know she was like one of the main characters in that Netflix comedy one, but I don't
have a lot of
no
international
clue.
Students in it.
Yeah, but I have no clue what the name of it is.
I feel like Lily's character and the Flower Boy characters, like a bunch of the Flower Boys could be like a fun of them all competing with each other to like catch her eye, and she has no interest in.
I like want her to be her like personality too, because like, have you seen her like interview with Ordinary Heroes? Okay. She's so funny. She's just like doing memes and memes after memes, and they all are like, I don't know, and we're too like weird to be like with you.
Okay, we got Kim Young coming in as the no nonsense older lady. Because that's her entire brand. No, do not open my video editing software. That's misclick the extreme. Okay, we're gonna stick her over here. Okay. All right. Okay, I've almost got this cast. We're almost ready. One final click, and I'm gonna be exporting this bad boy. Okay. Let's stick her back.
Oh my God.
Okay. All right, prepare yourself. Save a copy. This is not, I'm saying this as though this is something like impressive that's about to happen here, but it's not. I'm just updating. Jay Boy Next Door has Riz. I'm unfamiliar with his game. No, overlay.
Complex situations. I'm also thinking of titles. Yeah,
complex situations. Come on. Show all files. Okay.
You know how we could just pay the royalties because this will be big budget. Pay the royalties for the Apata song, the APT song.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here's our ensemble.
Here's everybody.
Cast.
Oh my gosh! Look at all of them.
Ensemble cast. Oh, I just totally.
Yeah, and we'll have like bunch of like cameos. Like one of the apartment complex people could be some super famous. I mean, Kim Won-hee, obviously, but like Kim Sol-gi will show up because she always does. She has to.
Yeah. She has to. She's contractually obligated in all of our dramas to show up.
She's kind of stuck here.
Perfect. You know what? Complicated. Complex. Okay, with complex situations.
Complex situations.
That's a little bit of this action. A little knee slapper. I like it. Complex situations. I don't think we can do better than that. That's like for the first time.
Jesse did it.
Thank you,
Jesse. You got the fun action.
I actually got sleep last night, so thank you.
Well, look what happens.
Look what happens. We go into tech next week, so the
end of the sleep. So you gotta enjoy it while you can. But anyway, thank you.
We need to use APT like it has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
And they also have to play the game. Like they have to.
Yeah.
There has to be a scene where everyone's playing the game.
Yeah. Because like
that could be one of the like the fun like bonding. Like,
where he gets pulled into this like against his will because he's like, you gotta make him kind of stodgy. You know what I mean? Like,
and it could be literally just the group over here. Like it could not even be like the main characters making him do it. It could be like the group of flower boys plus Lily.
And then you know, I feel like we just let, you know, Soyeji and just have a little side plot with Lee Jun-hyuk where they both just maybe fall in love together. That's fine. Where she's just awkward.
Fine. Yeah.
And her secretary who's been helping her since the beginning of the company.
And he does like really sweet little things for her, like every once in a while.
And he's so impressed like with her competence and like all like just.
And she may not like pick it up after like
because she doesn't pick that stuff up. Yeah.
Yeah, but she picks it up, but like not in the like what we're thinking of sense. And so like she like if it doesn't happen once, she kind of like or like she like he's out sick one day and she's just like, you know, very sad because he's not there. Yeah. Oh my god.
And then you can also add some fun things where, you know, Suhan's character like thinks that he's hitting on the other sister, right? The one that he's interested in. But it turns out that no. He's just figured out that if you want the rich sister to like you, you've got to be nice to the other sister. Like, if you want to show the younger sister how much you care about her, the way to do that is to also care about her older sister, the one person she loves most in the entire world. Sisterly love, healthy relationships. Multiple
family.
Listen, we did it.
Controlling parents.
Listen. 40% rate, like, you know.
Yeah, we've got this.
This would break ratings.
Everyone watching this.
Everybody is going on to Blue Sky and making threads about it.
And then, of course, inevitably, like, it'll be, like, just crazy popular, and you'll have someone like, I don't get why people like this show. It's not made exactly for me, and it didn't have the thing that I like the most, so it's terrible. And then like, for some reason, 5 people being like, oh, I know exactly what you mean. You're always so right.
They'll be like, too many trucks of doom. No, there weren't. There were not enough trucks of doom.
Not enough.
We could have gone heavier on the trucks of doom. The dice really wanted that. That one German guy. That's right. Kevin! Kevin's here!
The other Kevin.
He could just be like, it could be like, you know, like when she has like a business meeting with like, you know.
Yeah.
But then like, she's awkward because she's bad at people, but the sister somehow also has picked up all these languages, working all of these part-time jobs all over the place, that she's like, oh, hello, like, of course I speak German. Of course I speak Japanese. I used to work as a tour guide. I used to work as a...
She could have, like, also worked in a hotel or, like, you know, like, these places where she would pick
I think,
up.
like, the point is she has done every job that you can possibly do.
Also, I really think there should be just a tiny cameo. I think Oh Jung-se should just have a tiny little cameo in a scene.
Yeah.
Just because you have to pull everybody.
Yeah,
these are such notable, like, K-dramas.
They're gonna get everyone.
Like, you gotta just kind of
grab
everybody.
I think IU should show up just to be, like, really fun, because he showed up at the end of Hotel de Luna. Like, she can show up at the end of this. Like, I think it works out.
Yeah, as, like, you know, like,
the new person
CFO
at the company.
Or something.
Yeah, it's just like very last episode.
Okay, why not? This is a true ensemble.
Man, like Lee Min-ho can show up. Like
everyone can show up.
Yeah,
like the cameo levels in this. Yeah, no, everyone is coming.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be here.
Lee Min-ho's gonna be driving.
They're gonna be like constantly like having updates of like people showing up, like, or will be like in the next episode, because like people are just like calling up
guest role next week on.
They're also just calling their friends, because a lot of these people
is like showing up, like all the cast of Running Man is gonna show up, like
to play, you know, like the various people at the vacation villa that they're staying at. Yeah, listen, this will be mostly cameos.
Yeah.
it will be
basically
like 75%
really
cameo
great
bit.
sister bonding times.
Yes.
And like some of the cameos could be their friends, you know.
Yeah.
Could have like all the top female actresses.
It's like there could just, and they could be like, you know, like the random cameo. What was I watching that had just all those cameos from like Strong Girl Namsoon? What were we watching? Sky and I were watching it. My brain is like not remembering what it was at all. But it
recently, like, what are you talking
like
about?
in like the last couple of months, there was just all these random cameos in the show that we were watching.
It had Her Private Life people in.
Yeah. And it had Her Private Life people in it. It had Strong Girl Namsoon.
Was it the one where she
dies? Was it Lovely
and then
Runner?
She comes back?
No, it wasn't. It had like the guy from Lovely Runner, but it wasn't Lovely Runner. It was something else.
Okay.
It's not the one where she dies and then she comes back and she gets, you know, the Amazon one. Didn't that have a lot of cameos?
I have to like reverse search the people.
Yeah, I'm just like seeing what he played.
Talking about.
It was in No Gain, No Love.
No Gain, No Love.
What we're talking about, yeah. Like a person buying. That's right. Someone's buying snacks and then bam, Minho.
Yeah.
And they have to be like,
but or just like don't even mention it. Just like she could be like, "Oh, you're back for more snacks," and you could be like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, he's just a regular.
It's just like.
But like everybody else knows him as Minho too. That's the thing.
Yeah,
he's just a regular to her. And everybody's like, what? You see him all the time?
And then like in the background, you can just have like him and Key with Cumdes and Garcon having a fight. It's a silent fight in the background, just like, you know, because like just the real bits, like get the good classic bits going. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I love it.
And it like encapsulates like this moment in time.
Yeah.
Like just all the dramas in the Ruby. Yes.
We did it again.
Yay.
If a show pops up like this, we are owed royalties
for
this type because it'll be a really
social media campaign to yell at them.
Yeah. To be like literally someone should call up like who's ever in charge of like, you know, TVN's script writing thing, and then she'd be like, listen, you should really contact these ladies because like they're on another level, okay?
Because some of them that we have would be a hard sell for some. This would not be a hard sell. This would be such an easy sell.
But some of them, I feel like if you get the right person, another banger. Exactly.
You have to see it.
Another banger.
Listen, like the other apartment complex with the killer robot. The robot.
Yeah, the vacuum.
I feel like with the right person, you could sell that
I think so. I think it would easily, especially for the Asian drama market.
Yeah, like just because, you know, sometimes you just need a little goofy, you know? And like every one of our BL offerings, like that one, the Omegaverse one, listen, that one was pretty good. Like
it was.
It had everything. It has everything. The fact,
but this just hits all the classic stuff.
Like, this is just like a money making venture at this point.
Yeah,
like
this is.
But it'd be so fun too.
It's just going to vomit money for the. Well, thank you for hanging out with us. We had a lovely time as always. Let me 1 second. There's more things to click in this one than there used to be. Here we go. Thank you for hanging out with us. We hope you had a good time. We will be back next Wednesday. Not next Wednesday. Sorry, the Wednesday after with another live stream, right? For the what's coming up in December live. The last Wednesday of the month. Oh my gosh,
really?
It's not next week, it's the week after.
Yeah, it is. But we'll have an episode on Monday.
Yes, we have an episode on Monday coming out that I will be editing tomorrow morning when I wake up. That's Lucy. It's always a pleasure with you as well. And I'll see you later tonight. Because Lucy and I have a live stream together over on the Hell You Hag'em, which you are all invited to as well. It is a coloring live stream. We're going to talk about Zero Base 1 and color a coloring page of Zero Base 1 that I made, which you can download for free and color yourselves if you want to, you know, if you have fun. And we have an episode coming out Monday. Then we have an episode coming out the Monday after that because we have an episode coming out every Monday. And that's because that's how we roll. Anyway, thank you for hanging out with us. We will be back soonish. Monday, I guess. Not live, but Monday there'll be an episode. It's a cute episode. So anyway, we'll see you later. Anyway, have a good one. Bye.
Bye.